So welcome back. This is part 3 of the videos showing how InteractAS is being used by educators throughout the country. And before I jump onto the next section here, I remember that I forgot to show the handwriting recognition. So let's jump back to finish off the previous video. And what I'm going to do here is launch InteractAS again. And what I can do is use my tablet PC now. And as I write something in this top box here, what'll pop up is this dialogue for recognizing text. And personally, I like docking this at the top of the screen. And so now I can just simply write a sentence. So something, I don't know, this is an example of a sentence. And yep, there we go, sentence. And so, again, that's, as it says there, it's just an example of a sentence. And that gets voiced out loud. So anything that I write now, again, gets verbalized. And later I'll show you how that can also get translated. And why is this important? Back to one of the requirements that we had was that people really wanted a system they could use anywhere at any time. And so when we were talking about just supporting typing input, this is again for somebody that doesn't have the ability to speak, you need to find that flat surface. And so now with this handwriting recognition, what I can do is have a small tablet PC, something like the size of an iPad sort of deal. And with that, I can hold that tablet with, say, my left hand and write with my right hand. And as I'm writing, whatever I'm writing is going to be voiced out loud. And as that person, the second person in the conversation speaks, I'm going to see a closed captioning of what they say. So even though I'm deaf and do not have the ability to speak, I can have a conversation with somebody who doesn't know sign language and do that anywhere, anytime. Again, I'm holding the tablet with one hand, writing with the other, and anything that I'm writing is getting voiced out loud, and anything the other person is saying, I'm seeing a closed caption transcript of that. So again, just all part of the capabilities that are built into this particular line of products. So let's jump back over to the PowerPoint presentation, and we'll jump into this next section. And here what we're talking about is the ability to scribe answers. So using your voice to answer homework assignments or the like. And so this is for students that for a variety of reasons may have difficulty typing or writing, but they do have verbal skills. And so instead of relying on a person to come over and scribe answers for them, or having a teacher spend that extra time giving an oral exam versus the written exam, now that student has the independence to answer test questions or complete homework assignments on their own using this software product in order to voice their answers. So let's jump over here, and I'm going to give my voice a little break here, and we'll just show a video clip of one teacher's experience. So I'll let her chat about this a little bit.
Tell you a little bit of information about a student we have in our Read 180 program. This particular student was very hesitant as far as getting his work done on worksheets. It was difficult for him to be able to take the information that he had in his head and try to get it onto paper. Oftentimes he would wait until someone, one of the teachers or the EAs, would come to him and ask if he could help. Many times, even a day or two might go by, and unless his hand was raised or we went around to help him in particular, the work didn't get done. When speech gear was introduced, this particular student, after it was demonstrated to him, was very excited about being able to take this particular technology and be able to use it within his work. The first time that our 6th grade student used this particular technology, SpeechCare, he was so excited because he came back to the classroom. He was able to put down in words to dictate orally what his answers to the questions were. It then produced that information and was able to print that out. He, on his own, cut it out, pasted it in the correct spot that coordinated with the questions that were being asked of him. Came back with a huge smile because he knew he had been able to do it himself. And in the past, he had to wait to have someone either scribe for him or constantly encourage him to be able to do the work himself. So it's been a fantastic program for our particular students, and hopefully others will be able to benefit in the same manner.
So that's just one example of a teacher's experience, and hopefully you could hear that audio. It's kind of fuzzy there, but if you want to see that video for yourself, if you go to www.speechgear.com, you'll be able to link to that. You'll see our YouTube channel. But to summarize what you were saying, in this case, a student on his own found the software on the computer and started using it. And so instead of waiting for that individual to come over and scribe answers to the homework assignments, he did it on his own. And when that supervisor or teacher came over to start the process, she was surprised that it had already been completed. And so lots of things happening here. A big one in my mind is that the student on his own did this, found the software, just started using it. So there wasn't any user manual that he read through or any training session or something like this. So that gets back to one of the key requirements here, is that the software be really easy to use. So again, the focus of this section is that you can use your voice to enter text, and from that very easily answer homework assignments, test questions, anything like that. So let's wrap up this one, and then we'll move on to the next section where we talk about text readers.